Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since we posted, but we finally got away on another trip. And this week you'll be joining us in sunny Alcudia.
We had an early rise this morning to make it to the airport, but thankfully this time we parked our car in the airport so we didn't have to wait for a taxi. Thankfully we weren't delayed and we got on the plane just on time, and the flight was about 2 hours and a half to 3 hours. We arrived in a sunny Majorca just on time, and the flight was thankfully very smooth. We then took the bus to the hotel, which was also very smooth, and the aircon was a godsend for sure. Our hotel was nice and pleasant. This was recorded shortly after, as just as I got in the hotel, I ran out of storage, so in case you're wondering why it was messy, we had to record that at a later time. That was the swimming pool as well, which was a nice and sizey swimming pool for the two of us. Our first evening in Alcudia, we decided just to take it easy and we went for something to eat because, of course, after the long flight and the traveling, we were quite hungry. And then on the way back there was a cat, and of course I had to record him. I was really curious about the beach as it's a white sand, so we went for a stroll along the beach, and then later on we went for a walk around the Alcudia port area as well, and as you can see it's quite busy and vibrant at night, which is nice. It's a very nice atmosphere.
This is the main pathway down along the front of the beach, and we're going to walk about halfway down to where the water's clear and it's a bit nicer for swimming.
This is our first day on the beach. So nice and warm. It's only, what time is it? 10 a.m? Yeah. 10 a.m, yeah, it's already really hot, so it's probably going to be a very hot day. 31 degrees it says. Still to see how clear the water is yet. We rented 2 sun loungers for $13.50 for the day, and up above it, as you can see, there is a locker there that has a code, which is very handy actually, because you can put your phone in it, you can put your wallet in it, and if there's only 2 of you, like in our case, you can both go for a swim without worrying about your belongings.
What is love? Really want to know.
The beach in Alcudia is absolutely stunning. The sand is white. It is a white sand beach, and the sand is very nice and buttery, and the water is lovely and clear and turquoise. The temperature is just perfect for cooling off. It is quite a large stretch of beach, so although it can be busy, it never really seems like it's too overcrowded. Although it can be difficult to get a sun lounger if you don't come early, or alternatively you can't book them in advance. There's little fish! There's fish everywhere here. There are little fish everywhere here. Well, they're sort of about, I don't know, like 10 to 15 centimeters long, and they kind of go between your legs. Sometimes they don't hurt you or anything, but it's unusual. And then there's tiny little fish as well everywhere. Just a little warning, these guys can drive you a little bit bonkers at times. They regularly go up and down the beach selling pineapple, watermelon and other fruits. That right there is James's hangry face, as I was recording a bit too much and he was really eager to get something to eat. And we decided to go to Muddy's, which is right beside the port, and it was fairly close to where we were on the beach. They have a lot of wood fire types of meats, and their menu is pretty extensive, as you'll be able to see.
You pretending that you love me, but I really know you don't. I'm gonna walk through your door.
So we're all dressed up, getting ready now to head out for a meal tonight, and it's actually Ramona's birthday, so we're going to have a wee look around and see where we can find that's gluten-free here in Alcudia. So we're going to head down the town now and hopefully we'll find something suitable.
For my birthday dinner we went to Mon or Moon, I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. And it's actually a very nice place for gluten-free options if anyone out there is also gluten-free. I had a gluten-free pizza and the base was actually really nice. And here I am actually touching the base so you can get a sense of what it's like, and it is quite a decent one.
Hi guys, so we're just heading down to the old town area of Alcudia to have a look around, see what it's like down there. So seen some nice historic looking city walls on the way in, so I'm gonna go down, check it out, see what there is there to offer. So we're just going to walk around and see if we can get up onto the city wall somehow. We've tried a few places but it doesn't look like we can get up them. There's gates across the stairs, or maybe it's just closed this time of evening, but I'm going to go and see if we can get up anyway and show you as a quick walk around the old city walls. This is the little main street as you come into Old Town. There's so many nice little side streets as well. It's very touristy in here actually, with lots of shops selling souvenirs and t-shirts and different things as you can expect. But it has a really nice atmosphere.
No.
Definitely recommend taking a walk down through here in Old Town. It's lovely. The streets are busy with people but quiet in general, and feels really historic and interesting. So hopefully we find our way. There seems to be some stairs down here. We're going to try and get up on the wall and get a nice high view of the whole town and surrounding areas and see what there is around about here. Just be careful when you're coming up the steps here, they're very dangerous and uneven. So here we go, we're on the old city walls. There's a view of the mountains in the background, some really stunning views from up here.
went and visited the old town, which is really nice. We had a really nice fillet steak. It was really, really delicious. And now we're just on our way back to the hotel.
We're going to head out tomorrow for a nice bus trip to another beach, and there's a lovely viewpoint at a lighthouse apparently, so we're going to try that tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow evening we'll head back into Old Town again for some more food. So yeah, see you again in the morning. Morning guys, we're just heading off now down the road to the collection point for our day trip to the new beach and to the lighthouse viewpoint. This is the company that we booked our trip with. It's called No Frills Excursions, and we just booked it through the hotel lobby, and they sorted everything out for us. It cost €40 each, and apparently it's a boat trip and a bus trip combined, so hopefully we'll get to see the beach and the lighthouse as I was saying earlier, and get some nice photographs as well. As it turns out, the hotel gave us misinformation about where we were supposed to wait for our bus, and the bus never came, so ended up missing out on our tour. We went back to the reception though, and after a bit of back and forth we got our money back, so we've switched to plan B. We're going to try and walk into the town centre here and get the public transport to the beach, so we'll see how that goes in the 33-degree heat.
The bus cost us about $2.30 each, I believe, and you can tap your credit card as you enter the bus, and also when you leave the bus through the middle doors you can tap out. In the far distance you can see Pollensa town, and I believe that is a place you can also visit, which has also a beach. And just here as we're coming up we stop very abruptly. These roads can be very dangerous, especially for tourists that are not used to them, as they're quite narrow and somehow they have two-way traffic.
Well, we've just arrived at what we think is the beach. Just got off the bus, so just gonna walk down and check it out. As you can see guys, the beach is absolutely packed. It's got lovely clear water though, so we're going to try and find somewhere we can actually put up our towel and sit down. Well, we found a little place in the end up, put our towels down. So we found a nice place to sit down and relax, and we are at Formentor Beach. We walked around for quite a while trying to find somewhere to sit down, but we couldn't really find anywhere. The beach was so busy, and we tried to rent a few sun loungers, but the price was absolutely crazy. It was €70 for the day for 2 loungers, whereas back at Alcudia it was only €13 for the day. So we decided to try and find a little spot and sit down just under the trees, and luckily after a long time searching we found one. I'll show you where we are now. So we've got loads of nice shade from this tree, so it's actually perfect, and it's all for free. So guys, that's it from us in Alcudia. We're just spending our last evening having a little walk along the beach here, and we've had a nice time here. Did a few things, not as many things as we'd like to have done, as our boat trip was cancelled earlier, but or sorry, it wasn't cancelled. They told us the wrong information and we didn't get to go, but we went to a few different beaches, and we also went into Old Town as well, but it was more of a relaxing holiday anyway. But we really did enjoy it. Things were a little bit more expensive probably than we expected when we got here, and holidays in general this year to Europe are that bit more expensive in my opinion, with the price of flights and things like that. But overall we still had a great time, even though it was a short stay of only 4 days. But we're looking forward to getting back on the beach again sometime soon. Ramona can't wait anyway. She's a beachaholic. Only white sand beaches, she says. But yeah, thanks for watching again, and hopefully we'll see you again soon with another video in another stunning location.